Hey guys, welcome back to Let's Play Xuan Yuan 7 on the Serious JG. I'm in a good mood. Had a good lunch. Got a little iced coffee here with some sweetener and milk. And we're making a little progress here in this game. In fact, we will soon reach a teleporter, which will allow us, if we want, to... I don't see that we'll be able to get back here and do this chess game. But it's amusing to think that we could try. That we could teleport in here and come into this town and see, and they'll be like, "What the hell are you doing? You're supposed to be going to General View." So I'm a little curious about how that's going to go. I don't see any available quests on our map. So let's get back to the one that we were doing by heading this way. Objective updated. Seek help from Sai Yang. What? Because we can't be seen.
不是不用，是不能用。匹狼早就可以杀了他的，故意留他。
Oh, the direwolves are trying to trick us into using the
狼
Elysium
性狡
Scroll?
猾，按着猎物不杀，必定有诈。
难道第二头匹狼早早就在旁边埋伏了吗？
约莫是的。
I don't get this. He suggests the direwolves are setting trap. I don't really understand what's supposed to be happening with that. I thought I saw a treasure chest over here. Yeah, that's Jedi's face. We got Breath of Earth. Those are nice because they just give you a whole bunch of leveling up to a soul that you have trapped in torment. This game is full of little, just kind of slightly out of view nooks and crannies where there could be loot worth picking up. None of these loots appear to be like game breaking if you don't get them. Like, oh no, you missed this, you'll never be able to win. But oh, I guess you guys hadn't seen this yet on screen, but this is the fun. Yeah, we're pretty close to where they want us to be, but I'm curious what happens if we attempt to backtrack, go back into that town that we're trying to save. There should be penalties for this. There should be like dicking around after you do the Reaper IRR mission in Mass Effect 2. Like, because I was goofing around doing side quests, now my entire crew has been murdered. But we'll see what actually happens. I'm not usually a big one for iced coffee, but I just decided to grab an actual big bottle of cold brew coffee at the grocery store rather than walking to a Starbucks. I ended up buying Starbucks coffee. This is not a big... I'm not making a huge political statement one way or another. They dropped their vaccine mandate when it stopped being a legal thing. And I don't know why the hell I'm bringing that up. I don't want people arguing about that in the comments. Oh, any comments would be good, actually. I'm not getting a ton of comments on this series. But, no, it's like I decided not to bother walking someplace for coffee because it's fucking cold. I walked to grab a few groceries. And I grabbed coffee. This is all stuff you really want to be hearing about, I'm sure. Now, everything seems pretty calm in the village now. Other than the fact that nobody's around. Okay, that would be a bit of a difference. Nobody is around. And this door... This little plot door is still blocked. Yeah, okay, everybody is, Oh, here's something I never noticed before. So I guess it's kind of worth it to come over here. This isn't the same. Okay, so I found the wrong path. out of here. But yeah, all the townspeople are gone, so that would make sense. In one way, it makes sense because they don't have dialogue for them covering the fact that they're being besieged by monsters, so they just got rid of them rather than having them stand around talking about their normal stuff. Now I'm realizing, hey, if there's treasure chests in town, and I wasn't really looking for them before, I should probably be poking around looking for them. But we don't want to spend a lot of time on this. I'm being silly. I'm intentionally ignoring what the story wants us to do. Stand here and see if we can catch fire. And if I had the right thing equipped, we would actually be healed by it. Oh, so that red cloth on that thing, I thought maybe it was something that could be interacted with. As this is, we got some healing potions. It's fun to rob the townspeople. We're still not to where the actual story events. Story events are over here. Okay, if we drop down there, we have this whole path to explore again. So let's not do that. So everybody's gone. Because the game's like, you're not supposed to come back here, asshole. So we're not even going to have the people like here, like, we're certainly not going to put in content where you could pat yourself on the back and say, hee hee. Look, extra dialogue where they ask me why I've returned without help. And we're not going to have them here acting like they're not under attack by monsters. We're just going to have everyone disappear and make you question why you bothered to come back. But I wanted to see. It's not like quite the same as I think I lost Jack Stores as a viewer forever when I decided to go back and check on how the first village in Tales of Vesperia was doing when I restored the Aquablastia core, which had been the story. But the Tales games are all about you just go from one place to another and follow an unending... Every time you go somewhere, you get exposition and are given somewhere else to go, and it doesn't really necessarily all link together. I guess Symphonia, which I'm playing right now with someone... Lethal and I are doing Symphonia on his channel. And it has an ongoing quest. Like, you go from place to place based on whatever wind blows when you get from one plot town to the next, but there is an overarching quest. Where in Vesperia, you just kind of... You're given this quest in the very first town. Oh, we need this thing called the Aquablastia core. So you go get it, and then, 4 towns down the path, you find what you need, and someone else is like, I'll take it back to them. And then meanwhile, some other character's like, let's go to this place and do a thing. But I was like, no, that was our story. We're trying to get this Aquablastia core. And I backtracked to find what was going on. And they had incredibly minimal content of people saying, thank you for retrieving it. We are in the process of installing it and fixing our town. But it was pretty obvious that the game didn't intend for you to backtrack and find out what was going on. That you were supposed to keep going forward with whatever. Alright. We're in the town where I believe... Ooh, there'd be a merchant up here too. This town is where the story really wants us to go. Hello, adorable little Goyle. Do you have dialogue? No, but you do look up at... Oh, they do have dialogue. Shh, I'm not here. Oh, they're hiding. That's cute. Very cute. Okay. Nobody here but us chickens. Oh, yes, I noticed a little flash. Are we gonna have some Legend of Zelda style chicken revenge here? Yeah, those pots seem to be kind of glowing a bit, so I hit them, and destroyed someone else's property and got money for it. Now it makes me wonder whether we've missed a lot of little pots like that. But again, don't think they're going to be things that like radically change the game that we would have gotten there. Yeah, they're worth a few Xuan at a time, it seems. Now, it's kind of a dick move going to this town and just breaking people's pottery, but hey, we're trying to say... Oh, no, I can't even say that. I'm about to say, hey, we're the hero. We're trying to save the world. We're not trying to save the world. We're trying to save our sister, and that apparently entails us wrecking other people's shit. No. You've destroyed our pottery. Get out of our town!
诸位勿忧，
Oh, never mind.
有我刘伯升和陆离军在此，妖魔若敢来犯，不准他们有来无回。
Guarantees, huh?
白天呢，大伙儿好好种田、打猎；晚上回家呢，就好好操持家务。
I want everyone fucking all the time. And the women are like, well, what about us? Like, you want us to go home to our wives?
交给我刘伯升，大家散了吧。
I guess he's like a jovial guy telling them he'll stop the monsters. But basically he just told everyone, I want you guys fucking all night long. Woo, that's right, I'm Ric Flair. Woo. Ancient Chinese Ric Flair. He seems like he's a heel, so he'd support, in RTK, he'd support the way. But you know, he's got to be with the Woo dynasty. Alright, so... Got guys training. Well, yeah, like, wow. It really did seem like it's difficult to get any money in this game other than by selling shit you get from enemies, and then you need a bunch of that shit later to level up souls. But we were, because, like... Nephrite times 2. But these things just the handful of things we've broken in town already gave me more, like... I'm getting like 1 or 2 Xuan for killing these human enemies that actually drop money. The monsters don't. So yeah, we just got 16 Xuan. So that's like 8 fights against those little robber guys. Of course, these... I don't think these things replenish when you leave town and come back. If they do, then yeah, that's how you're supposed to get money. Just going around breaking other people's pottery. Music's getting pretty intense here. Because I'm just deliberately ignoring him until I've had a chance to kind of poke around the town a bit. Got some cotton. Them old cotton fields back home. If them cotton boils get rotten, you can't pick very much cotton from them old cotton fields back home. It was down in Louisiana, just about a mile from Texas. I didn't even see what we got out of that. I was too busy singing what I think of as a CCR song. I don't even know if they wrote it. Someone said that the tyrant spy was snooping around. Nonsense, do not spread such rumors. But if you have any other rumors about things that are happening, please tell me, so I can report them to the tyrant. Well, once again, we can ignore the story. We'll eventually hit a point where we can't go any further, but... There's another part of me that's like, you know, why am I going to all this trouble? Because I'll just have to go re-explore this place when the story wants me to. So yeah, to that end... Unless I find new areas with more human enemies that I want to fight against off-screen, but like, this doesn't seem like the game for me to. If I feel like watching, I just watched the Harry Potter Sorcerer's Stone riff tracks the other day, which means I've kind of committed to making my way through all the Harry Potter movies on riff tracks again, which I've done like maybe done that, you know, a couple of times in the past. But yeah, it's like I could grind a Neo 2 or something. Like Neo 2 is a really freaking hard game. This game so far, it's been an interesting experience, but it hasn't been like really difficult to like, oh man, I gotta grind for resources. I can't handle this unless I've got the best gear and over leveled. Like that has not been the case for this game so far. So let's just assume I'm not trying to get to a place where I can do a lot of off screening, and I'm just going to stick with the story for now, rather than getting as far as I can on the map looking for places that are, hey, cool, we got like a war drum up on top of the building. Is that what that is? I believe it is. Alright, let's talk to you.
不是君，
兄弟有事儿？
What's wrong,
遇水遭袭，
Bell?
妖魔围村，
文书他们没事吧？
目前是守着，但妖魔失踪，文书将军前我求援。
多谢你了，这位。
聂阳太史昭，字子旭，
I've got an Elysium scroll that I'm not allowed to tell anyone
多
about.
谢太史兄弟了。兄弟们，
Let's go
是！
meet
兵发玉
Taishi.
水，随我来。是。
Yeah, oddly, that is one thing I haven't been referencing and joking
Well,
about. People going up to Taishi Zhao and them going,
回去
ha 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 ha.
就博生将军带的这些人，恐怕他们会打得很吃力。
Explain the reference in a second.
况且，我们也还没拿到符印。
Those two generals might be brothers, but they don't seem alike at all. How, what is she? We barely know either one of them. I guess the brother that we left in the previous town was more serious, and this guy's all like joking around about how, you know, boys and girls and I'm doing the little make a circle with one hand, stick a finger from the other hand through it motion. But I mean, that's just like we got one of them joking slightly and the other one being serious in a pretty serious situation. I don't know if we can say we know them. Anyway, the let's go meet Taishitsu. Ha 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 ha. RTK Let's Play from years ago. I just kind of, when I was going to be playing as Wu, and I took some footage from, there's a Chinese television adaptation of Romance of the Three Kingdoms that used, it just had a particularly funny sequence where Sun Tzu and Zhou Yu planning and doing stuff, and I just kind of cut out a big chunk so that Sun Tzu and Zhou Yu were talking about how they want to meet people of talent. And they're like, let's go meet Taishitsi. And I cut out the entire intervening story about Taishitsi working for a rival warlord and Sun Tzu's battle with Taishitsi. And it just cut straight to the end where Sun Tzu and Taishitsi have become friends. So now they had like they're arm in arm going, ha 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 ha. If you've seen this particular Chinese television show, yeah, there is this real tendency for like manly men to have big manly hugs and go, ha 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 ha, to prove their manly friendship. Don't put on airs either, okay. So now we've got Cotton and Jedi. Oh, I'd never gotten Jedi before, okay. I thought we had. I might have gotten some and already used it. I wonder if I can upgrade anything from this. I need bronze. Iron I don't know how to get at the moment. Clockwork part I don't know how to get at the moment. Hardened leather? Okay. I have to fight another, like, super dire wolf. And I don't know if those will regenerate. The one we fought will regenerate. In the past, when an enemy shows up as part of a cinematic, it doesn't seem to come back. So Saiyang is the hometown. Saiyang is the hometown of Generals Wen Shu and Bo Sheng. Everyone here is particularly proud of them both, and believe they brought honor to the village. You can see the two generals' different personalities just from the layouts of the village. While Yushi is neat and organized, things are a bit more casual at Kaiyang. It has supplies and building materials all piled up by the roadside. Brother says it's more like a glorified war camp than a village. But what the hell does he know? Oh, and we're not going to learn any more about that. So Timbersong Village, Kaiyang, we've learned all we will. Yushui, we will eventually be hearing more about, I guess. Oh no, Chang'an, we will learn more about. Kaiyang, we will not. King, Lady in Green. Here we go, Liu Yan. General Boshang is a loud and overbearing fellow who can easily silence soldiers and civilians alike. Just by his presence, he proclaims himself to be the pillar of heaven. Well, that's the thing. And is indeed a man of great responsibility. As one who always charges headlong into battle, his reckless demeanor has become quite complimentary to General Wenchu's calmness. Cool.
绿林军起于草莽，自然没有朝廷那种官架做派。国声粗犷爽朗，文书温和果决。说是将军，倒更像林家的兄长。
Haha, like you've met a lot of
那是自
generals.
然。以前背着你，
周游列国嘛，唉。
哎，
I like how she cuts him down. I wish she wasn't completely muted if we weren't looking directly at her. That's not how hearing works. All right. We can buy bronze. Unfortunately, we can't buy iron, which we need. And I can't buy roughhide, which we need as well. So I know an enemy that will give us roughhide, but or whatever it was that we needed. Yeah, roughhide is not the problem. Hardened leather is the problem. So now we're going where we need to go. Oh, but you know, they said we can. I'm curious about this now. We can teleport to places pretty far afield of the story, it seems like. Let's throw down a save, and they said, yeah, now prepare for super challenge monsters. Let's go prepare for super challenge monsters. Let's see. Because I mean, the game may tell us, oh, this village is in danger. We've gone back. We know that village has entered a pause state. It is in a like slumber state until we advance the story. There's no people there in danger. They've all disappeared, and it's not it's not because they were all murdered by monsters. Don't even give me that in the comments. The monsters would have left a bloody mess. It's just the whole town is on pause until we're ready to deal with it. So let's go warp to one of these two places that they told us we could warp to, because the fog of war is lifted. Start up here. Arena of Legacy. Or we can go here. Flourish Cave. So this isn't gonna... It's like, brother, what are we doing now? Well, I just want to go fight some super monsters. Will that help me get to my my soul back? Nope. Characters of Warring State period. During the Warring State period, writings were different in every state, and each had distinctive regional styles. It was... Never mind. They don't want me to know. None of my business, apparently, what was going on with the Warring States period. Characters in the Warring States period. They're speaking about writing characters, of course. I thought they were talking about the people. Explore the Arena of Legacy. Oh, rock monster. Well, it's not even a rock monster, it's some kind of giant frog monster. Maybe things are about to get more difficult here. That hurt. Okay. I'm not even sure if I damaged that thing. So I might have to look this up. Like, it would appear that it's not just that, like, wow, that thing killed me in, like... I think that thing killed me in about 2 hits. It doesn't seem like grinding for an hour is going to be enough against this thing. I'm not sure that I have what you need, like, at all. Yeah, I don't know if I was hitting it. Alright, let's load the last save. Yeah, okay, that it would appear, I saw its nanometer was at the top that time. And I accidentally used the thing to capture it because I was mistakenly, I couldn't quite figure out how to dodge. Ancient Kingdom of Shu. 10,000 years ago, the undefeated weapon, Black Flame, due to constant war. However, this nation was later destroyed by the Black Flame when it went out of control. Okay. And Dong Huaozhong to create the realm of mountains and seas, and exiled Yuan's tribe into it. The Yellow Emperor. Yeah, the Yellow Emperor is like a mythical figure in China. He's probably, there may be a historical person he was based on, but there's a lot of like magical type shit, you know. Well, we could warp to that other place, but it would, yeah, it definitely doesn't seem to me. Maybe I'll look it up between sessions. It doesn't seem to me like we're supposed to be able to handle that frog monster, because I wasn't even hitting it. Oh, I didn't seem to be able to do any damage before I died, so I'm pretty sure it's not like it's just that I'm terrible or have only been fighting super weak enemies and haven't had to evade and need to get, like, you know, the sense of real combat. I think that was just like, no, you're not supposed to be here. So the Flourish Cave, maybe they give us two different places to warp to, and one of them is doable now and the other one is clearly not. According to legend, in some cases, divine artifacts will reincarnate as a human and live in the Xuan Yuan realm while possessing a portion of the power of the artifact itself. According to rumors, terrible monster resides here. Someone should banish it for the sake of the people. Well, I mean, come on. Maybe the monster's just trying to chill out in Mount Fumo. Explore the Flourish Cave. Oh, never mind. This is also opening up into a boss arena. I thought it might be more of a normal place where we could avoid enemies if they're too tough and sneak around. I have a feeling it's about to turn into a big cinematic, unstoppable boss battle. Maybe this will be a little different. What's up, little friend? It's a butt monster with wings. How dare you touch my smaller testicle? I am large flying testicle. Oh. Did you eat it or are you protecting it? Either way, it would appear that I'm... keep accidentally doing cooldown. We're in prison. Okay, as you can see, I did like 5% damage there. So, let's assume that the Fog of War lifting doesn't mean we're meant to be able to do any of that stuff yet, because it doesn't seem like... Like, that one, I was like, okay, I can see, like, I guess I was trying to get aggressive. It did seem like... And again, I keep getting confused. Elysium Scroll, I probably need to actually use it in these battles if I want to do anything, but it really doesn't seem like I'm supposed to be able to win that one. That one certainly I was it seemed like you could beat that thing. That frog thing, it really wasn't feeling like that at all. But when we come back next time, we're definitely just going to avoid the Flourish Cave and the whatever arena of Legacy, and we're just going to stick with the main game for a while. Yeah. See ya.